Inflection Point gives you the exclusive access to founders and innovators through a pivotal event in their quest to reach a new level. Hey everybody, you're watching the Karma Network and we are live from Concordia in New York City. Joining me this afternoon is Amit Bandhu. He is the Senior Director at Windrock International. And I'm excited to talk policy, clean energy, environment, and water with you. The EPA offered to come in and help in 2003, and the school district turned down their help back then. Will you and the state and the school district be accepting their help now to problem?
I have absolutely no idea.
Your apology to the mayor of North Wildwood, it came on the same day that you got endorsed by the Boston Herald.
Yeah.
Was the timing a coincidence, or was it an effort on your behalf to move past the storm and focus back on the president?
No, it's because I'd said it the night before. I slept on it and I woke up, I felt bad, so I picked up the phone and called them. That's the only reason.
I'm Tamara Laine, and this is Views from the Top. They say their platform is able to ingest and coordinate big data across disparate sources, manage complex data permission structures, and perform near real-time data transactions. All you hear again and again are the mainstream talking points. So how do you know what you're missing out on? Grab a beer, pull up a chair with me and some expert panelists, and learn some new perspectives. Welcome to TPH. On Inflection Point, we'll meet the leaders and titans changing our world. It's the only show where you get to go behind the scenes with founders that are starting companies, launching a product, or going through a moment that normally they don't want anyone to see. I just landed in Chicago. I'm on my way to meet Greg Junes. He's the CEO and founder of VictorTech Inc., which just launched a new mobile tool to help veterans and their families. VictorTech has been selected as a finalist in the Creator Awards competition, which was created by WeWork to recognize founders and companies that are thinking different and achieving change. It's a huge opportunity for Greg and his team. If they win, not only will they gain brand awareness, but this could be the cash infusion they need to launch them to the next level. Congratulations. So we've talked about some of the problems that service members can have transitioning to civilian life, but there are some advantages to being military trained and founding your own company. No one knows that better than retired Rear Admiral John Mustin, who founded his company in 2011. I came to South Street Seaport to speak with him myself. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me.
Many veterans, because of their psychological condition, aren't very welcoming to assistance.
Is there anything that's happening right now that you see that you don't like with the government spending towards Veterans Affairs?
One of the things that I'm concerned about is the VA used to have a huge advantage that they had a uniform electronic health record across the VA.
Yeah.
So any veteran could go to any hospital, any VA hospital in the country, and immediately pull up the record.
Are you going to be putting that into a bill soon? Let's face it, in today's world, you get hit with a lot of news. From the web, TV, social media, Russia, newspapers. Okay, not newspapers, but Facebook. Even your friends and strangers. So it's easy to see why this onslaught of information can be overwhelming and why people today communicate through text and social media. Oh, God damn it, Mario Batali. I headed to Midtown Manhattan to one of the protests to find out what people think. Are you one of the organizers?
No, I'm not actually. I'm just a random high school teenager that just came and got a little excited.
Away. I haven't heard of many loopholes going away, except for that some companies can bring back their offshore money for zero taxes. That doesn't sound like it's being harsh on the corporation.
Yeah, I don't think it's at 0% that they're bringing it back. There is a penalty.
Most of Americans like these rules. I think it's 57% of Americans say that they like the regulations. Only 16% of Americans say that they oppose this, which leaves a big gap in the middle. And so if you are going by popularity, the regulation should stay in place.
Well, there's plenty of things that come out of Washington that sound fantastic.
And every single emergency responder, I want to just thank them and also thank the resiliency of New York.
NYPD. Cheers. Cheers.
An estimated 80% of the urban population in India will adopt digital payments as a part of their routine by 2022, which is expected to reach $700 billion by 2022 in terms of the value of transactions. And if you're saying, wait, Cape Town is a smart city, so how did they run out of water? you would be asking a great question. Not all smart cities have focused on smart water solutions and sensors to improve water infrastructure and consumption issues. Is Jersey City Mayor Stephen Fulop running for governor? Well, that's the question that I asked him when I met up with him for a one-on-one interview in Jersey City Monday. Demonstrations prompting a big police presence on South Street tonight. Good evening, I'm Tamara Laine. The EPA offered to come in and help in 2003, and the school district turned down their help back then. Will you and the state and the school district be accepting their help now to problem?
I have absolutely no idea.
Your apology to the mayor of North Wildwood, it came on the same day that you got endorsed by the Boston Herald.
Yeah.
Was the timing a coincidence, or was it an effort on your behalf to move past the storm and focus back on the president?
No, it's because I'd said it the night before. I slept on it and I woke up, I felt bad, so I picked up the phone and called him.
Hey everybody, you are watching Karma's coverage live from Concordia in New York City, and I am joined by Anita McBride, a role without a rule book.
Perfect, isn't it?
It's an amazing title because it fits what you're talking about so well, the role of First Ladies and what they can do with their leadership. So can you just summarize a little bit of what that is?
Sure.
Obviously, right now it's the UN General Assembly, and we're talking about big issues and future issues. Do you think that there needs to be more effort put into international cooperation with space regulations?
Wow.
Sorry, that's a...
Yeah, that is a big one. The space lawyers are going to,
Thousands of trucks like these from all over the city come, they bring waste, they put it in a storage area, and then it's taken inside where it's put into a giant furnace. It's incinerated. The gases are then trapped and the waste is turned into sustainable energy. But we're gonna find out more about it. We're gonna go inside and get a tour.
Hi, good morning, Tamara.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay, nice to see you.
Good to see you too.
You're here for the tour?
Yes, thank you for having me and doing this tour.
We have a hard hat and glasses for you, and I'll get mine and we're all set to go.
So you call it fuel?
At this point, it's fuel. And so we'll have trash left over for tomorrow, for Saturday.
But your technology's improved, so you're creating more energy.
And our technology has improved. Along with being more efficient, we're able to extract more metals and different metals.
This is Spartan Biosciences headquarters. Right now, they're inside getting ready to pitch their latest technology to the Canadian government. If they get this bid, then their technology is going to go into every building the government owns across the country. Let's go inside and see how they're doing. So how many tests do you have going on in here? How many different types of tests? Because you said you've got all different sorts right now.
So there's probably 3 different product tests happening on across 100 different cubes in here right now.
You're working on gender equality as well, and what that does is that one of your projects, you've allowed women to go back to school and train, and then that builds their economy. It's an antiquated system, but now the DoD and VA want to modernize their electronic medical records. The VA has put a request for information in search of solutions. Could blockchain be the answer? First, the simple act of creating inclusive financial systems transfers consumers from the informal economy to the formal economy, allowing these financial trends and business opportunities to be analyzed. I had the opportunity to visit the company's headquarters. When you drive up, you can't miss the big truck with the J-Dog sticker on the side.
All branches are represented, and if you look over here on our junk wall, we have a lot of items that we've collected over the years.
All right, guys, we're going caving right now. Follow me.